Restored peace to the world, and I want to ensure that peace is preserved. That's why I'm learning everything I can. Good. I've heard something of your deeds here, of how the warrior of darkness fought on, despite light ravaging her very being. Yeah? I did almost die there. That was almost really bad. And at the self-same strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it isn't over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving, that's why we're here. So where to? Just lead the way. Honeyed dragon fruit. A generous serving of dragon fruit slathered with a silky sweet layer of golden honey and a few sour drops of lemonette juice. Sounds good as fuck. Dragon fruit blend. Mashed dragon fruit is blended together with cloud banana and coconut milk to create this creamy, refreshing drink. You know, I want a fucking dragon fruit smoothie. Marinated Braco flour. A biting dish of Braco flour, paprika, and onions steeped in oil and dark vinegar. It's all really good. We're gonna take the money. Bum, 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 bum. Appealing to the masses. Ugh. Oh, the Unending Codex has more lore in it. Oh shit, we gotta check that out after this. Let's head for Namatha Rang. Since Zero can't teleport to the Aetheryte there, we should probably travel by Amaro. Hey, it's Lena. There you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it Buckleg told you why she's here? More or less. Greetings and welcome. I'm Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero, is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Up back in because I forgot a name that is on AEW's roster, and it was in an N64. Jim Ross? What? Is he still wrestling, or is he like a manager now? I hope he's not still wrestling. Good lord, man's got to be like almost 70. Boom, 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 boom. Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. We convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be so easy to win over those outside our walls. Ross doesn't wrestle, even if there was one. Oh, he's the announcer? Holy crap! Even still, the man's still alive? Let alone still doing it? Jeez. Alright, Cerberus, take care. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, I will. We're doing story now. This is the bread and butter of what I like. Alright, dude. I'll catch ya. Have a good one. Or this will undermine the fragile trust that we've only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Spexy and I will go with her. People know us. Our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. Boom, 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 boom. As for where to begin, I dare say Yulmore will be as good a place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chai Nuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus it would be prudent to give them prior notice. To explain that you would seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest the Raktika Greatwood. There you'll find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the V's, guardians of the secrets of ancient Ranka. V's are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions will not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness. Fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Very well, we'll treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I'll let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation of the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabatharang. Truly grateful. Thank you, Alina. Come, let us head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chai Nuz will know how best to present our plan to everyone. I wonder if the other two have anything new to say. If they added dialogue to the other two that are from the 13th. Hang out over by the bar here in Crystarium. I'm gonna go check that real quick before we go to Yulmore. Just to see. We'll check again after the quest chain's done, but I want to see what they say now. Boom. I got hair or something stuck in my eye. It's like between my eyelashes. It's like one of those like, just annoying enough that like you constantly like blink because it's like, oh, I can feel it there, but I can't get it out. Probably a cat hair. Blame the cat. There, Cilia and Ununukali. Loose ends, are you? You're welcome to loiter about here if you intend to spend some coin while you're at it. Not that I'm not grateful for the business you brought in mind. The hunters are here even more often now that they're working together, and their accounts never go unsettled for long. They're a pain in the arse to serve, of course. Maybe I'll drop your name next time I need them to behave. Still, it's nice to feel like something grand is in motion again. Perhaps Ardbert rubbed off on me more than I anticipated. So I've gone to the 13th. What? Not only did you travel to the 13th, you encountered a Memoriat besides? Get right, there's nothing short of a miracle. I used to be a Memoriat myself, but I lost my powers when the Ascians plucked me out of the void. It's astounding to think that this Zero managed to survive with hers all this time. Though she claims to have no desire to save our world, as a compatriot, I should still be keen to meet her. There's only so many of us left, after all. Those who haven't completely lost themselves. Also, I know full well that you and yours have had your own objective in the 13th, but should you discover aught that might lead to its restoration, I'd thank you to share it with me. So we will come back after we finish this chain, then. What? With our methods, we can barely maintain a fake connection to the 13th, but you say that you've journeyed there? Incredible. Such drive Archon Y'shtola must have to uncover the secrets of cross-rift travel. And to conceive of creating an artificial Atomos can only be described as inspired. Suffice it to say, I should like nothing more than to join you on your future forays. But I'll abide in patience for now. You already have a capable guide at your disposal, and my presence would be extraneous. Besides, There are certain tasks that require me to be here in the first. For one, I wish to learn more about the approach used to revive the empty. It is my hope that the self-same can be applied to the 13th. And to that end, I have arranged to meet with those involved. I like when they do that. There's characters that might not be able to be involved directly in the storytelling at the moment, but you can still go talk to them and they have dialogue. I like that. These games are very good about doing that. Because I've done the role quests for this expansion, and I did all of the stuff that went on with the Warring Triad back in Heavensward. Allows for that quest chain to go through, which has its own separate quest chain. Got all its own thing there. It's pretty cool. I like all the extra dialogue. It's fun. It's good world building. Look, Dolia, Chai, and Rendon are here too. Between the three of them, we should be able to get some good advice. This is the great and powerful leader of Yulmore? He must be possessed of some subtle qualities that make him uniquely suited for the position. Spexia Reen! Oh, what a wonderful surprise this is, and you've even brought a new friend! Greetings, Warrior of Darkness. If you've come out of concern for our esteemed mayor, fear not. He runs the city well, and as ever, prefers to work closely with the people. Better to hear their voice. Guys, China's is a fucking homie, dude. This guy is very based. And also kind of a coward. Good gods, if it isn't Spexia. To what do we owe the pleasure? Another world-ending threat? Surely not. Surely not. We're planning a grand undertaking that may be of concern to the people of Yulmore, or there's a sensitive matter about which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. I like this one. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway, I can tell you're up to something. Kind of something I might nothing to do with. But regardless, I should probably know. What is it? Dulio's like, oh no! Alphino! Gathering light with the Crystal Tower, you say? I'd be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most Yulmorans. Daughters. I can hardly blame you. I've no reason to question your motives, of course. Neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings, despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there was ever any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An exclamation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight. She's on a mission to save her world as she once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amiable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? It would be more effective to hear the details from the hero herself. More likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. We appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness to present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai. I don't see why that wouldn't work. If it's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm consent to observe. Once you have finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. By the way, Spexia, we'll be right behind you. Oh, I figured they would be following along with me. Molina and Master Chai couldn't be more different. They're both mindful of how their actions may affect others. They're both good leaders. There's much I hope to learn from them. That conversation alone, I can see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Euless and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing. What? You met Thancred too? I mean, right. Of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and then the derelicts. Zero and Reen will are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area or by speaking with them and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have your companions join you again, return and speak with them at the original location. More things change. Listen, I don't suppose I could ask you to discourage him from drinking any more than he already has. By hitting him over the head, perhaps? I don't think I ever really talked to a lot of the NPCs here. Save your pretty words about charity and nobility or whatever nonsense you're on about this time. I'm not interested. Oh, okay, Lyndon. Man just wants to drink. Have you noticed how fast the stars move? No one ever mentioned how they spin. Several parlor employees have decided to leave the city, but others haven't, and thank goodness for that. I do like to work, but the idea of running the place by myself is a bit much. What about what I can do for the less fortunate? I've begun to try to make my dishes with as little waste in the preparation as possible. It's a small thing, but it'll mean more to go around. The place has changed for the better. To tell you the truth, I don't know where to go from here. How to be better than I have been. And that scares me. But I won't run, not this time. Who do we want to talk to? Oh, we're going to the pub. Well, the brothel, rather. The brothel. Chibi potato. Thancred once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help Ylmorans forget about Sin Eaters, even if only for a time. Now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal. Don't worry, I know I'm still a bit too young for it. A tavern. An extravagant one at that. Those dancers engage with the pulls in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? A soldier thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at an enemy, perhaps? Given this world's violent history, it makes sense the display of martial art prowess would become popular entertainment. Who's more oblivious, Zero or fucking Estinian? Pleasant morning, madam. How did that sound? I'm trying to brush up my manners. Gotta make a good impression, you know. Are there any NPCs I recognize that are in this area now? Saying I'll have to work and earn wages to pay for food. Gods, what if I have to pay to stay here in the beehive? Sir, you do have to pay to stay here in the beehive. The beehive certainly has changed since you and Kaishir started helping about the place. It's great to have customers other than the usual Ylmoran regulars. What appears to return to normal, so I too can get back to my standard duties, protecting the other honeybees from obnoxiously drunk patrons mainly. Stars are lovely. I would rather keep gazing into someone's eyes. Into a certain someone's eyes. Pessimistic patron. Used to live for the moment, not caring what might happen on the morrow. But now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future. I'm feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction? Wicked White, why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? Oh, but as I say it, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. And to face my troubles head on. The same goes for you. Downstairs? Downstairs. Stairs? Stairs. Master Shai's words have resonated with the people, and you'll find no clearer example than within the army. We are few in number, morale is high, and we have every intention of doing what we can to keep the people safe. Thing is, if we distribute them evenly, we have plenty of supplies to go around. Everyone in this city has some sort of skill to offer, else they wouldn't be here. I think we'll be fine. Now the whole city has moved on to gibbering about the night sky. I must admit that it's been nice gazing up at it together, with no one concerning themselves with rank or status. What's this? Vastness of the night sky is incredibly comforting, don't you think? One random guy. I love talking to just random NPCs in games like this. Well now, the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Light both might be of service. Your enemies plot to invade your world? We've heard tales of sin eaters ravaging countless villages. Your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens. You can overcome any adversary. And for what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way we can. We gotta go down to the outside lands. No dialogue plays with Zero and Green in here. Can't rely on Lord Vothri and General Ranji to protect the city anymore. Probably shouldn't have in the first place. So we'll be working doubly hard from now on. In hindsight, we probably shouldn't have done that to begin with. I think it's about time I left this city. I find myself a nice spot up on the mountain somewhere and just spend my nights drinking in those stars. Since that young lady helped me remember what decent behavior truly is, I've been working to mend my ways. A friend here is explaining to me what I might do to assist those outside the gates. Yes, the gate is now open. All just don't make a fuss of it. There is dialogue over there. Oh, that's cool. They've got the Talos out here now helping clean all this shit up. I'm getting up on Eulmore, now that I've had a good long think about it, and realize that I can sell all this stuff at much higher prices elsewhere. And I can really live like a queen. That thing there cleaning up the debris. For a moment I thought it might be a void scent. In case you didn't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. But I see now that it's more akin to the mechanical soldiers used by the Garleans. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? Sure do. When Vothri tried to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, and so Eulmore decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. Seen a lot of Ondo lately. Maybe they're surfacing to see the night sky. Might be just as fascinating for them as for us. I reckon I should lend them my spyglass so they can get a better look. I like the way they did the effect to show that there's water bobbing along the derelict ships out there now. The Warrior of Darkness. I never dreamed I'd have the honor. Why are you in Yulmore, if I may ask? Your home is in danger, and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, but we have a long road ahead of us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours, and we'll never forget that. I like when it sends us back to these areas. It's kind of like, you know, greatest hits. I didn't know you could have red skin as an Aura. Did you need something? Oh, it's just to tell you about the area. Completely forgot there are Aetherites here. I've almost never had to leave this top floor, so I completely forgot that that even exists. Well, we talked to everybody. So the people are of one mind in their desire to help. Good, good. But just earlier, I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. And the plan is unfolded precisely as you envisioned. What remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Spexia's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of this city. I'll do my best to win them over. Wait, aren't you... Do I know you? Yes, you're her. The young lady who saved me from Vothri. I'd eaten enough mule to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. Oh, I remember you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved us all. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing of someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What is this mule? So basically, food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin-eaters, you say? I see, the more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, because of that, they became susceptible to Vothri's commands, as he could make the sin-eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress Light's influence and free everyone from his control. There seems to be no lingering effects. Say that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness, and with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it. I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. And so you did just that. People of this world are resilient indeed. Thanks again for your consideration, Spexia. The rest you may leave to us. Appreciate the Crystarium's concern for the welfare of our people. May we continue to strengthen the ties between our two cities. Brief though it was wonderful to see you. Do visit again soon, hopefully when the fate of a world isn't weighing on your mind. When I tended to the people after Vothri fled, I wasn't sure how much of a difference it would make. It's a relief to see so many that I've treated are alive and well. That a half-void scent like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped to wonder why. I wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. What I have the least of? Technically spell speed. We'll take that. Bum, 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 bum.